We just turned our clocks ahead to lose an hour of sleep, but gain an hour of daylight. I'd say it's a fair trade because I only lost 1 hour of sleep, but I gained 8 months of extra daylight. But most people don't see it that way. The loss of sleep and the change of even 1 hour messes with our bodies, and it takes some people a week to adjust. But did you know our bodies never actually adjust? Our internal body clock, or circadian rhythm, is tied to the sun. And we think that we can change the clocks and everything will be fine, but our bodies know better. Now, if you want to make daylight saving time permanent, then you're eliminating the time change, but you're messing with your body's clock even more. Hello, I'm Jeff Moss, and welcome to All the Right Moves. Setting our clocks ahead means it's almost spring, and just over a week later, we are now in spring. And spring is the time of the year when winter goes away. The depression caused by lack of sunlight starts to wane. But what is spring? We say spring forward to remember how to adjust our clocks. We have spring cleaning. We hike to see spring flowers. And we all know that spring is one of the 4 seasons. I know Frankie Valli, so it must be one of the other 3. For most people, spring is their favorite season. The warmth after the cold winter is one reason. School being almost out is another. And spring can start between March 19th and March 21st, and it varies from year to year. What does Wikipedia say about spring? I'll save you the trouble of looking it up. During early spring, the axis of the Earth is increasing its tilt relative to the sun, and the length of daylight rapidly increases for the relevant hemisphere. The hemisphere begins to warm significantly, causing new plant growth to spring forth, giving the season its name. And spring is time to start activities delayed due to snow or inclement weather. Now that's not true in Southern California. Here we can have summer weather in January. Spring is when we start getting more days in the 80s. And if it wasn't for weather, California would be less populated. But spring is a great season, one I look forward to. But did you know that on the other side of the equator, they just started fall or autumn? Interesting how that works. It's all due to the tilt of the Earth. Without this tilt, we'd all be the same. And on that Northern Hemisphere note, that's it for our show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on All the Right Moves with Jeff Moss.